Good morning. Welcome to SVE Demo 2021 September monthly demo event. So SVE Demo has been running for nearly 10 years now. We had produced lots of winners in the last 10 years. And we're very happy to have a great panel of judges today. Actually, I want to introduce our first judge who was the winner of SVE Demo nearly 10 years ago. And also he had a successful built his startup and sold his company to Google. And now he's running a community service to help other founders to improve their business. Please welcome Ido. Ido, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. Great being here. Thank you, David. Yes, I remember like 10 years ago coming to an event like that. A lot of judges made my best and we won. David gave us a trophy. And a few years later, he actually invested in us with F50 and among other, and a lot of great introductions. And the company got acquired by Google. And after I left Google, I'm doing what I really love doing, which is help startup founders learn how to raise their seed round, all the secrets step by step. So thank you, David, for hosting me again today.
Okay, great to have you, Ido. Next judge I want to introduce, she is a very active investor. She's an angel investor, venture capital investment, and also stock investment. And also the secret is that she's a very good singer, active on Clubhouse, working with many, many different founders around North America. Please welcome Wendy.
Hi, thank you, David. Thank you, Ido, for organizing this great event to see so many great founders, startups. So my name is Wendy Hwa. I'm a founding partner of Cybernazi Founder Ventures based in Los Angeles. So currently I'm splitting my time in Los Angeles, Austin, and Florida. So in the past 3 years, I have invested in about 50 companies. Most of them are early stage startups. And since 2019, I'm also involved in sponsorship in SPAC, IPO in NASDAQ. And my interest areas are fintech and e-commerce and related areas. And I'm looking forward to meeting great founders here. And thank you again, David and Ido, and wish this event a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. Next, I want to introduce the old friend of F50, Pawan. Pawan has been pretty active in India, Middle East, and also North America. So as many of you know, I live in Austin, primary residence. Right now, I'm in Palo Alto Bay Area. But actually, 3 years ago, actually, Pawan spent some time in Austin. So this year, Pawan make lots of good introductions for me to connect with the startup venture ecosystem in Austin. Welcome, Pawan.
Thank you, David. I'm Pawan. I'm the founder of 3PM Ventures. I'm an ex-founder, did a couple of startups in the past, and 7 years back, I turned an investor. I primarily focus on tech founders, backing very early stage startups, some of them even on PowerPoints, and actively working closely with the founders till they reach to the next level. I'm primarily look at platforms and marketplaces, and I've been moving different places in US, spent some time in Austin, in Bay Area as well. That's where I met David, been part of F50 events, and David had been doing incredible work to help the entrepreneurs all across, and I look forward to a great time in the next hour or so, and we'll listen to some great presentations and great ideas.
Okay, great. Thank you, Pawan. Now we're going to start our presentation session. And again, each startup has 4 minutes to present, and the judges has about 2 to 3 minutes to ask questions. We do have 8 companies presenting, so we're going to be very strict on our time management. So the first presenter Albert from Cookbook. Are you ready? Yes. I'll give you the share permission.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Good. Give me just 1 second. I'm just loading this.
Okay, yes, you're good.
Okay. So who here has cooked a meal at home in the last week? I know I have. Hi, everybody. I'm Albert of Cookbook. We are making it easy for fans to recreate recipes at home. Cookbook basically is a meal kit delivery marketplace where you can shop meal kits from your favorite influencers. We provide 6 influencer-inspired meals for just $24 a week, subscription fee. What brought this on? It's a growing trend. There's a shift in consumer behavior, and we see more and more people cooking at home. And we see this behavior to continue even after the pandemic. That's about 245 trillion meals worldwide being cooked at home. So these home cooks are turning into social media, going into social media, looking for inspiration, and they find influencers. And the challenge that they have is that it's difficult for them to recreate recipes at home. On the other hand, food creators find it harder to monetize their viewers and their followers. So what we said, how about we allow the fans to be able to shop meal kits from food creators they already follow? It's pre-portioned and prepped, and it provides a more memorable experience in cooking at home. Also, for food creators, we allow them to launch a meal kit delivery service, turning fans into super fans and allowing them to monetize their followers. What's a product? It's a meal kit delivery marketplace for creators and their fans. Basically, creators create a meal or a recipe on our platform, and then they are given a link. That link, they will use that link to be able to post to different social media. And then their fans use that link to be able to just check out all the ingredients from that recipe. Our matching algorithm provides the pricing, availability, connected to our commissary partners, and then we deliver it nationwide here in the Philippines. Our traction, early users love our MVP. Actually, there are already users lined up to try our beta. 1.1K users are on our wait list. We're basically very new, but we're steadily growing our monthly recurring revenue. It's now at $1,800 every month. And then we also have like a growing Facebook group with about 15,000 members in the community. Today we're raising 135,000 of our pre-seed round on a 2.25 M safe to be able to reach at least $180 in annual recurring revenue. We're on a mission to empower creators to deliver the most convenient way for fans to recreate their recipes. It's a $6.2 trillion opportunity to change the world. And we'd like you to join us. Join us today. Thank you.
David, can I ask him a question?
Good.
Okay, and can you briefly tell about the team? How many founders?
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up a different slide for that. So there are 3 people in the team. Basically, I had business development, and the other one is Earthman Yarbo. He's been developing for 10 years now. I mean, since he was 10 years old. He works on the product. We have a web platform right now. And then I also have another person who has been in the restaurant industry for 5 years. has experience running commissaries for 5 years and has 12 different branches of restaurants here in Metro Manila. So in terms of experience, we have that in our team, and yeah, we've basically been in the food industry for like more than 5 years now.
How many founders?
3 founders.
3 founders. Okay. And where does this funding take you? With this funding, where will you reach? Will you become profitable, or this will run for the 18 months? Where does the funding take you?
So the funding would allow us to actually acquire more. It allows us to go into break even. Actually, that funding will take us into break even.
Okay.
We just need to be able to onboard 85 influencers to sell at least 10 boxes a day, and the $185 gets us there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So let's move to the next presenter. So Albert, you ready? Up. Next, hold on. So I have a cookbook and 32 personalities. 32 personalities. All right, okay, hold on. I just joined us. Okay, Ryan, go ahead.
Hi, I don't know, it was in mute.
Okay, go ahead. You're on live.
Okay, do I share my screen? Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, so 32 personalities. Personality test, community, and compatibility chart. My name is Varian William, the founder and CEO of the company. We are located at these countries, as you can see in the blue. We have Mr. Fahad, my advisor, Bayan, my data analyst partner, and Munshaat is an advising company in Saudi Arabia. Cyberbullying is a worldwide problem and it's growing fast. Thousands of people commit suicide because of cyberbullying. So the problem is overwhelming.
I cannot see the deck.
Can't you see the deck?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Okay. So the problem is overwhelming emotions causing mental health problems. The solution that we're proposing is journaling with high degree of anonymity through our social media, through our social networking app, Charma. Here is Charma. Personality test. Community. You can post anything you want in this community anonymously, only with your personality type as your identifier. After you write a post, you can choose a channel to post your post at. For example, we have emotional intelligence, discussions, gene keys, look for soulmate. Now, what is our property technology here? Let's suppose you are an ENFP personality type and you vote down at the ISTP personality type. It reflects into the compatibility chart that we have here. For example, now you vote down, it becomes yellow. Yellow means possibly good. not ideal, not good chance, but possibly good. If you press another time, it becomes red. So it's basically data analysis using the crowdsourcing. Now, how do we do about the marketing? We are using educational marketing as a way of our strategy of marketing. So referrers share the link of our personality test with their followers, the website, not the application. And there is a section here that says, who's your influencer or referee? Let's suppose now my name is Rayan at RAYAN at 1. For example, this is my nickname in Twitter. My followers can post this nickname or this account here, and then we provide the referee with insights about their followers' personalities. They say 40% analysts, 35 diplomats, etc. Then we tell the referee what content their followers want to hear from them. Then what? We use data science to analyze the followers' opinion on the referee, because now they join the application from the website. After they finish the test, they can go and download the app, and they can post anything they want with the hashtag of the person who referred them to the app. And then we can do data science to analyze the posts under that hashtag, which is cost effective because Twitter is expensive to do analyzing of the data. Now, retention rate and competitors. Average social media investing apps, top 3. Now, as you know, there is 16 personalities, human personalities. The 16% box where you give your back personality type is more like a solution, meaning that every individual, every personality can have many shades of the same color. Now, what's our business model? First of all, advertisement. And second of all, premium account. And finally, we can make printable journals. After you posted many posts or many posts in Charma, we can print all these posts and make it in a beautiful journal for you for X number of dollars. We have, under the umbrella of 32 personalities, another application called 4 Letters, which is communication tips, effective communication tips for one-time payments. Total addressable markets, growth in social media advertising, growth in personality test market size, both of them are growing. And combining the two, we are in the blue ocean. Here's our property, technology, and expertise. After we gather all the compatibility chart for every individual person, we finally put them in a 16 by 3. Now, monthly active users, how many monthly active users do you have, Rayan? We have
Ryan can conclude.
More than 4,500. I can conclude very fast. Here is my profile, historical financial indicators. 3 quarters is more into development. And how much we're asking for? We're asking for $400,000 for a safe instrument. Thank you so much. I am you and you are me.
That's a cool ending. Okay, so nobody has a question? Thank you, Ryan. I'm going to move to the next one. Michael.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ryan. Michael, you're
referring to me, David?
yes.
Ah, okay. Very good. Let me pop up my deck here. And
Yeah, Max, good to see you again.
okay, can you see my screen at this point in time?
No, not yet.
Okay, hang on one second here. So David, it looks like there is a reset problem with Zoom here. Can you cycle me back around to the next time? And I'll have to rejoin, it looks like.
Okay, sure. In that case,
I'll be back. I have to just have to do a reset. I'll be back in about 10 seconds or so.
if it's 10 seconds, we can wait. But just in case, Thomas, you know, Thomas, I need to be ready. Okay, Thomas Park.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So if Mike doesn't come back, you will start.
Okay.
Okay, Thomas, go ahead, start.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Thomas Park. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Retium. I've been a realtor for the past 17 years, and I've sold over $500 million worth of residential real estate. Everyone loves to talk about real estate. I've spoken to hundreds of thousands of people over my career, and what I've learned is owning real estate is aspirational. Everybody wants to own it, but not everybody can afford it. So what is the problem? Buying a home or an investment property is extremely difficult. It's expensive. You have to have a large down payment. You need to have good credit and make a decent income. For these reasons, this has excluded majority of the world's population from buying and investing in real estate. Real estate is the largest asset class in the world, totaling $280 trillion. And here's the secret. There's $3 trillion of sleeping capital coming from global millennials, seniors, and developing countries that's never been able to buy or invest in real estate until now. Retium is a blockchain real estate marketplace where everyone can be a real estate investor starting with $100. Investors will be able to start their real estate journey and share their rental income and appreciation through fractional ownership. In 5 easy steps, you can go from creating your account to loading your wallet to view and buy properties and then watching your real estate empire grow. We have over 10,000 registered investors and we have over 1 million realtor partnership leads. We're listing $45 million of properties this year, which translates to $450,000 in ARR for Retium. Our revenue model is very simple. It's free for anyone to invest into a property. Property owners pay Retium a 5% fee to list their deals in our marketplace. We also have a white label solution where we charge setup fees, monthly fees, and transaction fees. Our go-to-market strategy is working with real estate educational companies, as well as realtors, mortgage brokers, and financial planners who will use our referral engine to help Retium onboard millions of their clients in exchange for fees. Our digital marketing will be focused to teach financial literacy and alternative investing on all social media platforms. Our mission is to become the Wealthsimple of real estate investing. The competitive landscape is changing rapidly as the power of the retail investors is more prominent, more so than ever. The stock market, cryptocurrencies, NFTs are highly volatile, and most of our competitors are only focusing on the accredited investors and have high minimum investment fees. Retium is positioned where we can accept this new global pool of capital into prime US properties to start. Real estate has always been a safe and secure way for people to invest. I'd like to introduce my two co-founders, Michael Mall. He's our CTO. He has 9 years experience in leading tech teams. Laura Forte is our COO, and she has 12 years experience in operations. Our advisors come from Blackstone, private equity, real estate syndicators, condo marketers, private security experts, and security blockchain lawyers. We're lucky to have them on our team. We're currently raising a $1.5 million round at an $8.5 million pre-money valuation, and we have about $380,000 left in this round. Who would like to join our mission to democratize real estate investing? We're going to open up trillions of dollars that's never been able to enter the market and still service the incumbents. Thank you for your time, and I'm open for your questions.
So Thomas, the investors buy into specific listed properties.
Sorry, excuse me, part of that?
The investors buy into a particular listed property on your platform?
Correct. So they're actually all different types. So they're more like funds. So REITs, new construction, multifamily funds, senior housing, student housing, short-term rental funds, hotels. So as an investor, you can search based upon what area that you're interested in investing into, but also you can look at what is the highest returns or what specific property type that you're interested in. So it's up to the investor to pick and choose which offering that they want to get into.
And is there any specific geography these funds get invested?
So right now it's for Canadian and US. However, we'll use the security regulations in the United States and Canada to take foreign investments. So we can take investments in from other countries. So in the US, we'll use a Reg A+. In Canada, we'll use an offer memorandum.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What type of tractions you have so far from the investor side?
From the investor side, like in terms of like the investors into the company or investors into the properties?
Property.
Okay, so we traveled to 9 different countries, attended 35 conferences. We built a list of 10,000 registered investors. Of that list, 4,500 are accredited. So under our under our SaaS, we built a white label platform for a company, and they've already processed $12 million in transactions on our platform, and those were all accredited investors.
I have a question. So have you done competitive analysis comparing to crowdfunding or investment platform like Realty Module, and there are a couple of other websites like that attracting accredited investors? Have you done competitive analysis comparing strength and weakness? Yeah, please go ahead.
Yep, so we have. So I can go into the too much, but we have looked at Realty Mogul. We've looked at, we've actually looked a lot more, but what we can fit on the slides is just what we have here. So Realty Mogul, we looked at what they're investing into. So they have accredited investors. Retail investors are limited in terms of how much the minimums are. They're actually a little bit higher. They're not $100. So it is still a barrier for a lot of people to get in. They're not using blockchain. They don't have a compliance engine. They don't have an iOS or Android app. They don't have a referral engine. So we analyzed a lot of the companies that are in the same space. And I think that there are a lot of differences between us and them. Our SaaS model enables a lot of these broker dealers or exempt market dealers in Canada and the United States to onboard their properties onto our platform and then have every investment compliant using our compliance engine to ensure that if a retail investor is investing into a private placement or a real estate asset, that we can limit the amount of money that they can actually invest based upon their income. And that's based upon their state or province in Canada as well.
I have another question about the compliance. So where's your headquarters recently at? How do you how have you done about the compliance?
So we are currently located in Canada. So we're in Vancouver, British Columbia. Our compliance engine is based upon all the provinces in Canada, and we have all the rule sets with the SEC in the United States. So every trade and every investment will be compliant with all security regulations.
Thank you. Good job.
Thank you, Wendy.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. Next is Clint.
Thank you.
Clint. Last call. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Just switching over and sharing, and hopefully you're seeing my screen at this point.
Yes.
So, yes, my name is Clint Laskowski, and I'm the founder and CEO of Summary Medical, and we're developing software to help insurance professionals do better reviews of medical records. If you're not aware, insurance companies of different kinds review medical records, usually with the applicants or the policy owner's permission during risk assessments, claim reviews, and fraud investigations. However, the problem is that medical records are very large, usually several hundred pages long, complex, and they're not searchable because they're image-based. As a result of that, they are very error-prone, and it's slow and expensive to do these reviews. The obvious solution today is artificial intelligence, and we're using optical character recognition to grab text from medical records and to review tables, and then a variety of other technologies, software technologies, to identify health concerns and then compare them to the insurance company's requirements. So we're still developing our software. It's not on the market yet. We're pre-product and pre-revenue. But the general idea is that the software makes it much easier for the underwriter to see the text, to have health impairments identified, and to automatically compare them to underwriting rule sets. The software then generates recommendations to the underwriter about pricing and acceptance. So we consider ourselves to be part of the healthcare analytics market. There's different parts to that market, but in general, it's expected to grow considerably over the next 10 years, especially the next 5 years. And the biggest and fastest growing part of that market is artificial intelligence or natural language processing driven. I'm the CEO and founder. I started the company in 2019. We have a chief data scientist who has more than 15 years experience applying natural language processing to clinical documents, and Joseph Rex, who's a fantastic SaaS software developer. I also have a great advisory board that includes people with underwriting experience, and Mark Franzine in particular in the middle there. He started a company that grew to 200 million, delivering pharmacy and medication information to underwriters. And so this is kind of a superset of that idea. Progress to date is that we've completed 2 different accelerators, in particular the global accelerator in Des Moines, Iowa, where I was able to meet with dozens of insurance companies, and we raised a small accelerator round. Our next step is to get our software finished and out the door so that we can begin pilot projects and sales. Right now, we're looking to raise $250K on a pre-seed round, and we're looking for introductions to insurance leaders and mentors and developers with deep SaaS experience. Thank you. Glad to answer any questions.
Clint, what's your background? Are you from insurance industry or?
Yes, I have a long career in the information technology, mostly in the insurance industry, and that includes software development, early artificial intelligence work, and then about 20 years experience in cybersecurity, which of course is very important for medical records.
Right. And do you already have some anchor customer with whom you're working to develop these models? And
there were 4 companies that were in particular life insurance companies as part of the insurance accelerator. And so I've formed deep relationships with them. And the models themselves are largely open source models that we have modified for our particular use case.
Okay.
Thank you.
Clint, Zito. Just one big disclaimer, many of the presenters, I'm working with them. So, but a question for you. What is the actual savings and benefit for the insurance company?
The benefit and the savings is is being more consistent. So right now they are kind of across the board in terms of their pricing and analytics of medical records, and I believe that leaves them open for a significant liability. Another thing is that with life insurance, you only get to make the decision once. So you price a policy, you sell it, you don't get to go back and change it if you discover that you made a mistake. So you want to be as thorough as you can at the beginning. So they're largely, I don't have pricing return on investment, if you will, quite yet, because we need to get the product in the hands of insurers. But the analysis should be significant.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Clint. The next presenter is Basia Bao.
Hi. Let me just pull this back. Hi, everyone. I'm Belle. I run Basia. We have a product, Happy Tune, and we want to reinvent happiness. Meet Lisa. So Lisa is just like every one of us, is very tired of this COVID pandemic lockdown, and she's stuck at home. She don't know how to connect with people. She has the same problem that 61% of the people on Earth is facing right now as we are speaking. So 3 out of 5 people, it's reported to becoming lonelier over the past 6 months. And Meet the Cure, in 15 seconds, we created a tool using Happy Tune to make people happy and funny. So let me show you how it works. First, step 1, Lisa upload a photo of her. Then step 2, she can turn herself into cartoon. And we have designed a few version of filters to make her look beautiful, happy, confident, basically to cheer her up. And step 3, she can further animate herself. We built over 100 templates that really can make her very happy. I can show you our users. These are our users from worldwide. We just launched this 17 days ago. Let me show you Mutia from Indonesia. So what she does with this. So Mutia loves lip sync, so she uses Happy Tune to lip sync. And Trevi from the Philippines, she loves funny memes, so she posts on his Instagram about how funny he is and engage with the people. Because when you are stuck at home, the last thing you want is you want to call help. But using Happy Tune, they get to express themselves in a very confident way, and hence they attract conversation, people starting to talk to them. And this is the current version 1.1. We even built on version 1.2 with a live chat.
Happy Chinese New Year.
So people can wear Happy Tune avatar to talk to each other. This is an extremely profitable business. The total addressable market is 112 billion, and we are tackling the 1 billion plus market. There are only 4 major players right now as we are speaking, and APAC is very much untapped. And we are on track to reach our 44 million goal. Because when we launched this 17 days ago, we have over 68 countries, daily users keep coming back, and we have 233% weekly growth. It's exploding right now as we are speaking. We have a lot of users from Southeast Asia simply because we understand Asia better than our competitors. We have users from North America, Australia, South America, Europe, and other regions. So this is how we make money. We charge user, either if they watch ads, then we don't charge them, it's a freemium platform. But if they choose to remove the watermark and don't want to watch ads, they pay $39.99 per year, and they can opt for weekly payment. We also in late stage talk with Universal Music Group to put all their celebrities on our featured listing. And in the very near future, all the MTV, all the movie release, we will get a cut from all these companies. Ido will tell you that this has too much wordings, But this is exactly what we did. So for the past 3 years, we have already bootstrapped from 0 to 3 million. We have very prominent clients, Fortune 500 clients in Singapore and China. My Singapore client is Marina Bay Sands, part of Sands Group. They signed 5 years contract with us because of our work. And in China, we signed with Varian Group. They own more than 3,000 malls and stores. And this is how we increase the stickiness when we further have some other Happy Tune B2B engagement. And if we reach 10 million users, we will earn about $9 million. We have unfair advantage because this is our second business with my co-founder. The first business is a game studio. We have already owned 20 million users worldwide. This is a very viral app by nature. So we have virality factor, organic install, inorganic installs, and we will run a lead generation from our existing games. I'm a lawyer turned entrepreneur. I understand privacy, which is why when we design this app, we take care of privacy. And this is almost one of the hittest topic why my competitors are reaching top headlines every day. Ken is a media buy veteran. His games also won numerous awards from Facebook because he implemented games in web version, apps version, VR, AR, and etc. Our whole team, we work with them since 2015 because we simply just migrate the whole team from the cooking game app, which has 20 million users. This space is extremely lucrative because our competitors are Reface, funded by A16Z, and Wombo is funded by Ashton Kutcher. This is an estimated monthly revenue of theirs, which makes the two big names funded them. Our immediate goal is really to reach the first 5 to 10 million and to reach top charts by March 2022. We have raised 1.2 million. Singapore government has bet on this face-to-cartoon technologies numerous times. It's 100% founder-owned right now because it's on safe for the 300,000 from angels. And I'm looking to raise 2 million to reach 5 million users. It's an open rolling seed round, first come, first serve. I also accept checks from 100,000 because we want to co-create this ecosystem. In the end, it's not just about money. I believe you have the connections, you have the resources that I want to work with you. And together, we will create the first female-led AI entertainment app. Thank you.
Hi, Belle, it's Wendy here. So it seems like you are very, very experienced entrepreneur already. I'm just curious about your exit strategy. So are you trying to hold this company for long term? Are you trying to list this company somewhere, or you're thinking about the merge acquisition? What's in your mind? I'm just curious.
Yeah, so we are up against two competitors that has scaled very quickly. My strategy is to work with my incoming investors. There are two ways. First, I foresee that people may try to buy us because simply how scalable this business is. But I'm always open to listening and listening to my investors. Obviously, our immediate goal right now is to quickly scale to 100 million users, monetize a business with my investors first, and we will decide the next step together.
And my second question is, what is your biggest challenge?
Sure. Very good questions, Wendy. So right now, how we run this app is slightly different from what Reface and Wombo are doing. We are working with a lot of creators. So creators mainly from my current pool is a lot of females right now. I'm basically giving them this happy tune as a happy tool for them to empower their own audience. So my current immediate challenge is to really juggle with these two growth, because I have a lot of registered like creators that express interest to scale Happy Tune together with me. So I really want an investors that can assist us with this kind of exponential growth together.
Good job. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, Wendy.
Quick question. How many percent of your users are in North America?
Right now it's 22%, but once we run the lead generation, it will be completely different because our games used to top one in the US.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Belle. Let's move to the next presenter, William Cho.
Hi, everybody. My name is William. Actually, I'm not really ready for the pitch deck. I'm with Ido in his course, and then I only have a couple pages for the pitch deck. But he invited me last night, so I decided I'll come and give it a shot. So should I share my screen right now? I have trouble sharing my screen, everyone. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you. Don't see anything on the screen yet.
I have a trouble sharing my screen. So.
I just checked. Yes, all the panelists has permission.
Okay. Share my screen. So can you see my pitch deck now?
No.
Okay, is it here?
Yes.
Is my screen sharing now? You know?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. So actually, what we are trying to do is to disrupt the housing industry, just like Tesla disrupt the auto industry. Myself is a real estate investor and a developer for the last 20 years. And we find out that the US housing industry is very conservative and it's out of date. So we are developing the future of eco-friendly smart homes. And the market, US millennia, the population at 23 million, and the study find 89% dream of owning a home. And they are the largest home buying groups in the US. And so there's a potential that there's 65 million home buyers. And the problem right now is the housing market is 3.8 million single family sold in 2021. And seriously, housing shortage, the real estate price is rocket high. Everybody knows that now you have to beat a lot to get a home. And the median home price is $330,000 that eliminate most buyers. So our solution is we create a prefab smart eco-friendly homes packed with latest technology. And we're using the metal framing, stronger, lighter, and fire resistant, and without a termite problem. And we can save the customer over 30% construction costs and also 50% less building time. And it also pre-built with energy efficiency that minimum the utility costs. Okay, the product. Our product is a high-tech and modern metal frame housing designed to mass produce in a battery control environment. So we will have a cell support power and battery backup, never power shortage. We have a smart home control system that wholly integrated control. And automated fabrication in the factory to manufacturing in the shortest time. And our lead time to build a fully metal frame house, we have cooperated with a biggest metal frame building manufacturer in the US, and we can build a home in 4 weeks. And right now we have launched our website 6 months ago. And so far we have over 386 buyer interest in our product. And they have signed up contact form and provide us with their address and the phone number. And 70% after I show them the price, they show serious interest. And we have over 10 requests every day. And it's all by organic. We haven't done any really marketing and advertising. And I already have signed up 30 buyers that are ready to buy. And our business model, that we have two business models. One business model is selling the building itself. And we will have this is one of our most popular model people request, is a 600 square feet home. And our building price is like roughly $100,000. The versus a conventional home will cost you $200,000. And selling our building, we will have roughly about a 30% gross profit. And another business model we will have is we can monetize, bring monetizing with our smart home control app that come with our buildings. And this is all the slide I have so far. But I also like to add that we have lined up partnership with a few metal building manufacturer. And also, we also signed up with a couple of smart home service provider that were willing to supply us with their smart home hardware and software. And I also talking with a couple real estate developer. They are interested to buy our building in quantities. And that's all I have so far. Sorry. So any questions?
Maybe one question I have is, how do you see the new rules in California allowing every single family home have a junior ADU, ADU become a multi-family zone, affecting that?
Actually, 80% of our customer want to add an ADU in the backyard. And a lot of them want to give it to their their maybe granny flat or rental income. Almost 50% want to create a rental income using an ADU.
Does your construction take shorter time than the conventional?
Okay, we build everything in the factory. So we take very little time on site construction. So the factory would do have a metal frame. Actually, metal frame has been in the building industry for a long time, but it's only used in the most commercial building. And it's not popular in the residential. And then we have all the panels built, and then we ship it to the site. So we just need to install and set it up. And so we need very little work, less work, not a little, from the general contractor. And our experience with general contractor is their pricing are very not transparency, and they can increase your pricing all the time, not consistent. That's why a lot of homeowner and buyers, when they discuss with us, they like our business model.
Okay, got it.
Hi, Will. It's Wendy here. So, where your company headquarters based at?
Oh, I used to live in Los Angeles too, but now I live based in San Diego, and we have almost 70% of our buyer come from California, and I have many buyers in the San Gabriel Valley.
So, are you building all over California, or what's your focus right now?
Our focus is California in the meantime, because we already have overwhelming demand, but the next region would be Oregon and Washington, because we are focused on those coastal cities that the housing prices are very expensive. So it will worthwhile there for them to invest in a secondary home.
So currently, your business model, do you have your own factory, or where you do your manufacturing of your materials right now?
Oh, okay. Right now, we have a manufacturer. We don't have our own factory, actually. We subcontract to a metal frame builders in Austin, Texas. And
you say Austin, Texas, or Houston?
Austin in Texas. Austin in Texas.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm in Austin, and I would love to learn who is your vendor. And Wendy is in Los Angeles. So, okay. So does that mean that right now your most planned sites are in California?
Yes.
Okay.
And we try not to rely on one manufacturer too. So we are working with another supplier manufacturer in Utah. They are also a reputable metal frame builder.
Does this cost qualify under affordable housing?
Yes, we also have contact with some city that we are also maybe try to get some land with subsidy from the city to build affordable housing, especially in the downtown San Diego and downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah, actually, Texas has a lot of programs. Maybe you can take help of David. Austin has a lot of programs for affordable housing, and you see a lot of these models there.
Yes, yes, we are noted there. Thank you.
So William, which stage are you at? How many homes have you built already using this strategy?
Okay, actually, we haven't get any investment yet. It's all my own and my partners, our own investment. And then we actually supposed to have our first model showroom that built last month, but because of some logistic problem, it's been delayed. So we will have our first building done in hopefully in the 4 to 8 weeks in San Diego. And all the buyers are waiting to see our model setup before they put the order in.
Okay, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
William, yes, you're in a very good sector, but it seems your speed needs a little bit faster. Thank you, William.
Thank you.
Mike.
Very good. So let me share my screen and hopefully this time Zoom will be nice to me.
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. So I'm Mike McAvoy. I'm the CEO of OmniLayer. OmniLayer is a new type of registration technology. It's the registry of where. So one of the things we have been looking at and observing is there is a very significant trend going on. People are now asking different questions. They want to know, where is something? Tell me about this location. What's around me? And all of these things together have really highlighted the fact that truth today is all contained in walled gardens. So in order to find out what truth is, you have to go select the right walled garden to find out what's going on. So what we are doing right now is we are really setting this truth free in 25 words or less. So the internet of today that we all know and love is just a registry of names. Google.com takes you to a server address. It doesn't really add any value. So what we are creating is the registry of where. The registry of where is different. It still has the registry of names, but it also will tell you everything about a specific location of a person, place, or thing, connect you up with all of the data about it, the connections, and the services. It's core internet infrastructure. So in a very, very simple model, you have a location that sits out there in space. We know a lot about the physical location about it. So we know where it's at, we know the boundary, we know who the owners are, and we know, for example, the hours that are open. That's core information about a location. What we do is in our registry is we allow you to attach all sorts of information about a specific location. So for example, if you're a restaurant, you can have the coupons available, you can have the menus available. So as you move down and start looking around, you could look at a restaurant and say, oh, hey, are there any specials going on at this restaurant? All of this information, rather than being controlled by Somebody like a Google or an Apple or things like that is actually all controlled by the business owner and in real time. So it really lets the business owner control it. It lets the business owner select it. You know, for example, if the business owner doesn't like Yelp, they can use open table reviews. They're totally in control. A central registry for all information about locations is very valuable to a whole wide range of people. They can build a whole new generation of applications, and they can expose their data that's now trapped behind their own walled gardens, and people can't find it easily. We've been building a lot of different proof of concepts on it. We've been working with folks like OnStar, General Motors, to build experiences into the car, mobile applications for them. Our underlying technology, the registry, allows you to do AR apps much easier. It provides the knowledge for voice applications to be able to do things. And because we're registering all the information about literally everything in the world, folks like Oracle and Salesforce, the folks that are doing CRM and deeper data analytics, now have a huge new repository of data. So we built a couple things. One that you guys can go look at today is called Grub Today. It's got about 50% of the quick serve restaurants out there. It's my daughter's new favorite application for finding, a quick burger for her kids. So go ahead and try it. It's very simple. It's not an app. It's a web-based application, very simple to use. We built another one for ABC, which is basically lets you turn around and find all of the locations for vaccinations and testing for COVID. We're taking that right now off to folks in Hawaii and a bunch of other locations, which are trying to get their people vaccinated and tested as quickly as possible. We put together what I consider to be a pretty interesting team of people. Orko has got a very, very deep set of experience in the AR control and deep data mining experiences. Brent is built huge teams for people like Intuit, Symantec, and others. And some of you guys might know Keith Tier. Keith is our chairman and kind of our guiding light in a lot of things. Our founders and advisors both come from a wide range of companies. We have got people, for example, who are active members of our advisory team who led the design of all products for PayPal and Venmo. The person who's leading the OnStar effort at General Motors is with us. We have people from who were in senior positions at Netflix and Apple. So we built a really robust team. So our core concept, we're going to be providing a spatial registry versus a name registry. And the basic registration is open and free, so everybody can use it. We have a revenue model that really focuses on registration, added services, couponing, social networks. To a great degree, our revenue model is very, very close to what VeriSign does, and our opportunity is actually substantially larger than VeriSign. The great thing about registries is you only end up having one. There's no point in having 5 registries. You're back to the same walled garden. Having the central location of all of the information is a very, very powerful tool, and it literally is what created the internet. So our status, we're up and running. We're working with major brands. We've been self-funded to date. We've got a fairly solid IP portfolio, and that'll be going out in patent applications shortly. We have a subscription model. We're focusing initially on quick serve restaurants, grocery stores, and bringing them all together in one registry. Our expectation is in year 1, we'll probably be north of $2 million as far as our annual run rate goes. That's assuming a $5 per registered location. And that actually, from some of the initial testing we've done, looks like a very, very reasonable amount for a registration fee. We think it's going to be a very significant opportunity. We think it is actually bigger than the DNS that powers the internet. So VeriSign is about a $1.3 billion company. We actually think our market size enables a substantially larger revenue than that. But we also provide radical new insights for people to see what their customers are doing. And we've moved control of information out of the walled gardens and into the business owner's hand. So the business owner is now controlling their messaging and everything else about their presence. Initial segments we talked about: fast foods, convenience stores. We're also doing some active work in the tours and guides arena. We're looking for a $3 to $5 million total seed right now. That gives us over 18 months of runway. Pretty classic safe note. With that seed money, we will be going into full production solutions for a wide range of market segments. We'll have over 50K subscribers at year 1. We've got a clear path to that marketplace. In particular, the quick serve restaurants, we've got about a 350,000 restaurant opportunity there. Globally, it's well north of 1 million quick serve restaurants. So, and we know how to get to them pretty easily. So that's what we're about. We think we're the next big opportunity in the web, and we think that spatial registration is going to change the way we interact. So, any questions?
Mike, I have one quick question.
Yes, sir.
How does, let's say, if somebody registered on your system, how does the end consumer find out the register?
Well, you know, it's interesting, David, that you asked that. One of the things we've spent a lot of time doing is making sure that we have a very, very fast path to the consumer. Let me pop in here real quick because this is actually a good example of a consumer application. This is not an app. This this is something that you go to a strict URL and it immediately pops up in your phone. It's a full interactive application-like experience, but no installation of any apps. When we see Grub today, you see a bunch of brands sitting back there. Each one of these brands has their own individual portals. For example, we own 7-Eleven today. We own Wendy's today. We own Dairy Queen and DQ today. So if they're strictly gearing it towards they want to show their restaurants, they can promote this directly as a part of their branding and as a part of bringing their customers in. But everybody can see all of the information. It's one central global registry. So everybody can see all of the quick serve restaurants, but any given brand can turn around and build a unique experience on this platform. And they can do lots of different things with it. You know, for example, one of the things that we've provided for 7-Eleven and some of the grocery stores out there is the ability to directly see all of the job openings and tie directly to their online service for applications. Biggest problem right now in quick serve restaurants and in grocery stores, they can't hire enough people. The reason they can't hire enough people is not just motivation, it's the fact that the information is not visible and accessible so you can get the application quickly. Any other questions I can answer?
Yes, this is Ido. What is
Hi,
your
Ido.
hey, what is your go-to-market strategy?
We're going to market directly in partnership initially with the quick serve restaurants. For example, the CEO who just retired out of Yum Brands, which was Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut, and a bunch of other ones out there, is working with us to take this directly into the quick serve restaurants as a primary marketing and couponing channel for them. So we actually have about 90 quick serve restaurants that were targeted. That those encompass in the world about 95% of the overall QSRs, and we're in direct contact and working with them for a solution for them. And as that information gets added, the more global solution precipitates out of it. And they're very interested in it. The grocery stores are looking at it and they're saying, "Oh, hey, we've got a problem with couponing." So all of these individual business entities have a strong need to go do this, but in the process of doing this, they're providing all of the shared data that drives the overall global environment. We're working with OnStar. OnStar wants to be able to put this into the car. So you're driving down the car and you can turn around and say, "Oh, I need to find a quick serve restaurant because A, I need a burger, and B, my kid has got to make a bathroom stop." By the way, the bathroom stops turn out to be really important for moms. So there's a bunch of things in the in-car experience or the mobile experience where this becomes high value for people that are traveling. So, you know, major players like General Motors, well, as a matter of fact, the person who heads up OnStar for General Motors and in-car experience has actually joined our advisory board. They're saying, like, this could solve a whole bunch of problems for us. It says, right, a global registry does that for you. It gives you in the car access to everything you need to know about the environment around you.
Thank you, Mike.
Any other questions I can answer?
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Good to see you guys.
Okay, so we're gonna announce the winner just in a few minutes. Okay, so all the judges and send your vote in the Telegram link, and after your vote, we'll have to do a summary of why you're voting of each one. It's in Telegram group right now. If you cannot access, let me know right away. And after we select winner, and I'd like you to explain why you pick up whatever your favorite company is, if it's not a winner or if it's a winner. Just give the reason why. It's a summary of your judgment. And also, this is for the founders where we are voting. The judge does not really judge your companies for life, because each judge has our own personality and character and interest level. So don't worry if you're not winner today. And of course, you can always find an investor for a better suit with your business. And also sometimes also stage of your company as well. I saw a couple companies very interesting, but maybe a little bit too early. Okay, we're almost done. I think probably just need your vote. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the judges has their verdicts. So we have the winner, and we actually have pick up one runner-up as well. So let's do, you know what? Let's announce the runner-up first. So I'm going to invite our LA-based investor, Wendy, to announce the runner-up.
Thank you, David. Thank you, every judge. So thank you for the startup founders today. So we kind of highly agreed, voted this company, Canadian-based. The name is, how to pronounce it? Retium. the real estate crowdfunding investment platform. Did I pronounce your company right?
Yes, yes, Retium. Yes, perfect. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Thomas.
Thank you very much. I appreciate all your eyes on our platform. I'm very excited to get runner-up, but thank you very much for everybody's time today. It's been amazing, and feel free to reach out, go to our website and contact me directly.
Okay, Thomas, just keep your video on, okay?
Okay.
Congratulations, Thomas, Laura, and the whole team of Retium.
Thanks, Ido.
Okay, so when can you explain a bit why you recommend Thomas?
I think for fintech, the most important thing is compliance. So Thomas seems did a very good job in understanding and doing the compliance, and he clearly stated how the compliance is done, and he especially focuses on accredited investors, and also his platform actually already attracted I think over how many investors? 10,000, 100,000? Yeah, 10,000 Yeah, so as an early stage startup, he already have clients, and also he did a competitive analysis. So it seems like he's well prepared, understand the whole industry, the competition out there. So I have confidence. I think all of the judges have confidence his company will do well. And congratulations again, Thomas.
Thank you very much, Wendy. Thanks for that feedback as well.
Okay, great. Next, I'm going to invite my old friend, Kawan, to announce the winner today.
Okay. Before I announce the winner, I just want to compliment every founder who has pitched today. I mean, every startup is unique, every idea is different, and every business model, every path is different. I mean, you know, of all the pitches, we have to pick one. That's why we pick the winners whom we feel is quite ahead in their journey. But this does not mean the other startups are inferior or they lack something. You know, looking at all the pitches today, everybody is going through different phases of journey. Somebody is pretty early, somebody has business model tested, someone is making money or already generating revenue. So these are all different stages you guys are going through. So winning and losing is not important. You guys pitched great. You conveyed your ideas. You talked about your models. That's very, very important. Keep doing it. Take the feedbacks and just keep refining and building the model further. So having said that, the winner is Buzz AR, Bell. We picked Bell and Buzz AR because they have a mature product and they are able to gain some traction. Their business model is good. They are generating revenues and they already created an impact and they are able to gain very good traction in a very short time. So, I mean, congratulations to Buzz AR, and you have done a great job, and we see there's a great future for you. All the best.
Okay, congratulations, Bell. You want to give a comments?
I really want to thank you, all the kind judges. I'm really still learning. Ido can tell for sure I'm attending this course. I just want to really give thanks and also tell other people that participated this round. I failed many rounds, like I didn't even get whatever like runner-up prior to all this. We have been hustling for a long time for me, an intimidated lady, to tell you all this today. And right now it's 3 a.m. plus here in Singapore. I just want to say that no one can determine your win or your lose. Everyone is on our own journey. Keep hustling. Thank you.
Cool. So Ido, so do you want to give comments about the startups pitches you see today?
For sure. Wow, everyone, congratulations for showing up and being out there. I love it. It doesn't need to be perfect, right? It's become better and better by doing and doing and pitching and pitching. And thank you so much for everyone participating. And it's a journey, right? I got 1,500 no's till I got 42 yes for Invi. And I love your method of just hustling and keep on doing that. Congratulations, Thomas, Laura, and the team. Congratulations, Ben and Ken and the team for rocking it. And can't wait to see what comes up next. We're here to support you. It's not an easy process, so keep on shipping.
Okay, sounds great. Again, congratulations for Bell and Thomas. I also want to comment a couple companies I like, including the others, the Module Home. One is called Thomas, right? But he's a little bit too early. So maybe Thomas should come back, maybe, I don't know, like 2 months later after you build like a few homes. Reach out to me, I'll see how I can help you. By the way, so right now I'm traveling between Austin and Silicon Valley. And I believe Wendy is between iOS, she also made the investment in Bay Area as well, and also Austin and Florida. So Thomas Bell, if you and the problem is in Rochester. So if any of you want to do some business in new cities in those regions, we are very happy to help. We always want to work with amazing founders. For good mission, right now, our first fund invested about more than 30 companies. We have 3 unicorns right now, and maybe another one is coming. So we really want to work with smart and persistent and consistent founders in the next few years. If you believe you are the one, come and ping me. Okay, so that's all from my end. So Wendy, Proven, do you have any closing feedback?
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone, not just the startups that pitched. I got quite a few requests on LinkedIn from others who were part of this event and who are watching this. I'm sure some of them are planning to do their own startup or planning have some idea to give shape. I think it's great to see entrepreneurship is the one thing which really liberates your own thoughts, your ideas, and gives you a platform to do something of your own, create your own identity and brand. So keep doing it. And for all the founders who pitched today, I mean, there's a lot to learn from each other. Every time I listen to pitches, I learn, and I go back and give some feedback to other founders where I'm invested. So keep doing it and keep attending the events, keep pitching, hustle. And thanks to David, he has been running this for 10 long years as a social thing, without any real motive behind it other than just helping the entrepreneurs, creating this platform. And it's great to see such people, the SVE has 150K community. David built it over 10 years. So all compliments to him, and we hope he keeps doing this to help entrepreneurs and budding founders. Thank you.
Thank you, Pawan. Anybody else?
I think Pavan already said great things about the keep trying. Yeah, I have the similar thoughts. So as long as you keep trying, I think everybody can be successful. Sometimes maybe your business idea, it's not working, or maybe you face some bottleneck. It's hard to enter some market. It's always most difficult to start with, but once you start, if you insist, if you keep trying, you will be successful somehow. To be successful to some degree. So my comment is also just keep trying. I think whatever you have done today is really amazing. So everybody has full of courage to attend the event, to pitch to different investors, and try to find the right business model fitting for your own style. So I think there's only successful style. There's no certain certain characteristics you have to be successful. So I just wish everybody can find your own path, leading yourself to success. So congratulations again, everyone, not only the winners. Your participation is already a great success today. And thank you again for every judges, organizers, David, Ido, and Pavan. I think today is a great event. So hopefully in the near future, we can do this again. Yay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. Yes, we're going to do it again very soon. And Ido, so by the way, so we are going to host a hiking event this Sunday morning, and our lovely friend Ido going to join me. So for the hiking, we already had like 50 people. Not everybody show up. 50 people registered for the hiking event. You want to come? If you're in the valley, we're going to hike in the Stanford dish. It's a very famous thing of the Stanford. So join us. And a little bit logistic after. So we're going to send a dedicated blog post for this winner and the runner-up. So Belle and Thomas, if you have any official descriptions, video, any link you want to include, send the email to myself or I@sve.io. I@sve.io. Either one should work. And we'll do some promotion. All of them are free. And we really want to be successful. And what else? I think that's all for now. And the social media, we're going to announce on our LinkedIn and Facebook by the winning next 24 hours. And we made an announcement. We would like to use, if you have any material to include, send us right away, and also interact with our official social media channel. Sounds good. Okay, well, it's
Ido wanted to say something.
Ido, go ahead.
No, I'm touched. I love this event, and everyone, of course, David and Wendy and Pavan would love to have you see the progress with the startups. It's amazing to see them, like Thomas, when they came with, there were no money and suddenly they raised 700 and now 1.5 million. And like, it's amazing to see the growth of the startups, and congratulations for everyone for participating.
Okay, cool. So it looks forward to see you hiking our next demo event very soon. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
See you at the hike.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.